When I was 18 years old, my grandfather died. His wife, my grandmother, my mother, expected him to leave a load of money behind. We had a 400 ranch, Lickskillet, Louisiana. That's where I'm from. Really is looking up Lickskillet, Louisiana. It's a real place. And we had 400 acres out there. And right about on my 18th birthday, the bank called us in and said that we owed them like nearly $250,000 because for years they had been covering my grandfather's debts. He was a respected man, a founder of the bank, and they just covered his debts and debts that my uncles were running up the construction. So we were told everything had to go. That really led to me coming out to Oregon because I was supposed to take over a railroad construction company. But I found, once I got out here to Oregon, I didn't really like railroad work. It's really hard. And I just fell in love with Oregon. I met my wife out here. Cottage Grove has just been a great home for me, has embraced me. One of the reasons why, if you like Cottage Grove, one of the reasons, he's not the only one, but over here, one of our former mayors, Jim Gilroy. He's one of the people who helped make Cottage Grove a place that everybody really likes, no matter what side of the political spectrum you're from or what you think of mining, logging. Cottage Grove is a place that people can feel at home in, and that's really unique. That's really unique. So here are the newspaper articles about Henry Pearson. And again, you never know when you've gotten all the newspaper articles because you got to search for the right name. I searched for Henry Pearson. Maybe if I just searched for H. Pearson, that would have been it. But yet there's quite a lot of stuff over here. And Oglesby's obituary, Dr. Oglesby, his partner up in Bohemia, his obituary was all over the state. So thank you all for coming out tonight. If I talk long enough, I can sit back down and go on for another hour or so about things. But I want to close again thanking the Axe and Fiddle. These history pubs were their idea. It's bringing the different historical groups together, and we hear different stories, and we're doing stories that we're not doing in our own. But if you want to hear this story in depth with maybe some different colorful characters, I'm going to be giving a similar talk. Joanne Gray, the former president, my talk it's in June 20th. It's the third Saturday in June. Cottage Grove Historical Society meetings down at the library at 10 o'clock, third Saturday every month. June 15th is when I'm talking, but next month there's a presentation on
the White House Bed and Breakfast, May 18th.
Oh, okay, May 18th, coming up, the White House Bed and Breakfast. We're going to have a presentation on the Titanic here. There's a coat that was owned and worn on the Titanic that's in our museum. And in my older years, I've come to realize how rare things are that were actually on the Titanic and worn getting off of it. When I was younger, I'll tell the story when they do the Titanic, but when I was younger, it's before the movie came out and everything, and I just didn't really, the Titanic wasn't really very big news to me. Anyway, I thought the museum ought to have more Opal Whiteley stuff and less Titanic stuff. And there's a good story about that. But, and July 2nd, Esther Stutzman, the Calapooya elder, here at the History